So, on the note, you said 89%, right, of the total budget is payroll. What would you do in terms of teacher pay increases remaining competitive against other school districts to keep teachers? Do you see a pay rise that's above cost of living in the next couple of years?
So we have to work on the big one of the there's two reasons that teachers are leaving the profession. One, they're not getting paid enough, and two, they're not getting paid enough to get screamed at for being responsible or the scapegoat for every societal problem we're mad about, on the left or on the right, to just load up on these teachers' backs. So we're going to have to find out a way to pay them more. Where those efficiencies are going to come from within the district, that's going to be one of my first things that we're going to try to figure out. We have we have the ability to reduce our litigation costs. We have the ability to go in and once we have more money from different sources, either through half cent and or state money, to finance capital improvements, then that frees up general revenue budgets for paying teachers more. We have to deal with that. But also there's these things that may not be within the purview of a school district or a school board member or the board itself to deal with, which is parents are harder on teachers than they've ever been. That is not necessarily the school district's fault. That is expectations of the competitive nature, the hyper competitive nature of the society we happen to live in. Most parents don't want to hear that their kids, falling behind or that their kid's not doing what they're supposed to be doing. And when the teacher tries to push back and say, "Hey, listen, these are not being met," there's some negative proclivities for some certain parents to just attack the teachers, and you can't prevent that. However, what you can do is support and make sure that teachers understand that, hey, from a school district standpoint, we have your back. And that's not to say that we're going to protect bad teachers. We're not going to listen to parents because parental rights are exceptionally important to me and something that we have to prioritize as well. But there's a balance. But you've got to make sure that you have teachers. Otherwise, you don't have a district. So we're gonna work on pay, and we're gonna work on making sure that the teachers understand that they're supported.